We've been talking about it for years, and what we've done is we have started our YouTube channel. Here it is. Uh, just a little background as to who we are. My name's Richard. This is my wife,
Irene.
and we got a little dog that normally sits here, but he's not behaving. His name is George. You'll see him later. He's our camping dog, and man, does he love camping. Right now, with all of the preparation for this video we're doing, he has been going nuts, thinking that we are getting ready to go traveling. So he's in the house. We're sitting in our driveway. So anyway, he's a great little dog and loves to go camping with us. We have been married how long?
48 years.
48 years in August, our anniversary, August the 2nd. Anyway, we were high school sweethearts, and we are still sweethearts. We're over here holding hands, trying to get each other through this. What we plan to do, we have been posting up on Instagram for quite some time, several years, I guess. It just wasn't enough room to really get through the story that we were trying to put out. What we want to do is take you guys along on our adventures to different campgrounds, different states. Also, I'll be doing some do-it-yourself stuff. I'm always working on this big rig behind us. Excuse me, nose itches. It's a Jayco Granite Ridge, and they need a little bit of maintenance. All rigs do. So anyway, what we got, we've raised two kids. We've got a son and a daughter. Our son is a
Police officer.
and our daughter is,
A elementary teacher.
and we also have 5 grandkids, and we try our best to spoil them when we're home. We try our best to spoil them. Our history is we started out camping. I did as a kid. My parents loved to go camping. Our first camping trip as a married couple did not go very well, and it's a wonder she's ever camping with us.
Hence the reason for the rolling eyes.
Yes, she's rolling her eyes because this camping trip was, a rainy weekend on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and she had I guess we can say she had a bladder infection. And ladies, if you know about bladder infections, that means you have to go use the John. Well, we were in a tent, so there was a lot of, she wore a path from the tent to the bathhouse. Luckily, we were close to a bathhouse, and it rained and it was nasty, and it was probably the worst camping trip that I could possibly ever take my dear new bride on. And her statement was,
Is it always like this?
and I told her no.
Does it get better?
So we got rid of the tent not long after that. Got us a pop-up camper. We went from a pop-up to several hardwall campers, and then we moved up to this baby, which we have had for, I say about 9 years. And I plan this to be the only one that we're going to have. For one thing, it's paid for, and I can't see paying the prices to get something as good as what we've got. We would, the price would be prohibitive. So anyway, that's kind of what we're doing. And if you see us looking down every now and then, right where my wife's foot is, there is notes, because we're new to this. I know we're going to be making a ton of mistakes, so just bear with us. I hope, have come up with a pretty good list and give you some kind of idea of what we're doing and what we're going to do. Can you think of anything I've forgotten?
I'm just thinking that years from now we'll look back and hopefully laugh at the first videos that we've made.
If we last that long, and this is historic. It will be historic. Our family and friends, and mostly our grandkids will say, "Hey, look, Grandma and Granddaddy, Nana and Papa, as we're known by some of the grandbabies. Look, they're on YouTube. Hey, I hope this works out." We have met a lot of nice YouTube people. I've got to tell you, a lot of this, a lot of credit for us jumping in like this goes to Rolling with the Stones. They are two of the most wonderful people that we've met. We just did some traveling, went to a meetup up in Ohio. We love Ohio State Parks. Man, they are really nice. And these folks were just genuine people. You could tell they loved each other. They loved the Lord. They're really good people. I'm glad we met them. I love meeting people when we're traveling that have a spirit, have a heart for what they're doing, and just enjoy life. And I think that's kind of what we're trying to do. We're going to see campgrounds, we're going to see people, we're going to see places that we just want to share with other folks. Also, some folks that we follow on YouTube are for Fridays Forever. They are a great couple, and love watching their videos. They, Mike and Karen, the folks that just seem to, well, they love the Lord because Mike was once a minister, and Karen also does a spiritual blog on her channel. The Rolling with the Stones, his name is Joseph, her name is Mary, which I think is kind of appropriate. And he used to be a musician, and just a great guy. We have met some of, like I said, really outstanding, honest, good people. So we just wanted to pass along what we found, what we see. There's good days, there's bad days. We've had some trips that we had one trauma, I'll say, after another. It's either problems with this thing or weather, or we kind of travel by the seat of our pants. I'll call it, not to be disrespectful to a group of people, but I call it the gypsy method. We just, when we leave a campgrounds, we have no idea where we're going when checkout time comes. We have already checked with the locals and folks there at that campgrounds where they would recommend. It was really easy in Ohio because there are a ton of state parks and they're a short drive from each other. So we call the campgrounds that we're interested in and find out if they had any cancellations, and just how long we plan to stay, and see if we can work out something with them. We have been really extremely lucky and had good times finding, good luck I should say, finding places to stay, and it's worked out for us. Hey, I don't mind. We boondock. We've got 1100 watts of solar on top of this thing. We can pretty well fend for ourselves. We're also Harvest Host members, which now have picked up Boondockers Welcome. So, hey, we can find a place. We love to overnight at Cracker Barrels. You can tell I love Cracker Barrels. My cardiologist doesn't care much for Cracker Barrel, but whatever. So anyway, we have a map or a brochure that has every Cracker Barrel in the United States, and I highly recommend, if you folks like to stay at Cracker Barrels, just pick those up. I understand they're at the checkouts there, and they will give you a new one. We have worn out one. We've got one that's taped together. She's the navigator, and trust me, she wears out stuff. We have an atlas. We have the Cracker Barrel brochure. All those things are well worn. There's a lot of marks, a lot of notations, but that's the way we travel. And also, I want to do a wonderful shout out to our daughter, who did, as you can, I'm going the wrong way. And now I know why people have problems doing this. It's backwards on the camera. This is our logo. I'm going to reach down here. There's a better version of it here. We had a vinyl company make these for us. Our daughter, you can tell them.
Our daughter Sarah is a very proficient cross stitcher, and she took a picture and used a program and made our logo for us.
Yeah, I wish I was as skinny as the way she's portrayed me. George, he's a mix of Beagle Dachshund rescue. He's a little larger, a little fatter than the dog that's shown here, but everything else is pretty. She's got a lot of detail on the logo here, so we love it. I love what she can do. She's very talented with that kind of stuff. So anyway, we also have our stickers and all have this logo. I'm not saying that it won't be changed down here at the bottom the more we get involved in other things. Right now it just has the Instagram logo on the end of it here. So anyway, this is us. I'm gonna lay this back down. Oh, I hope this gives you some kind of idea of what we're about. I know there's a ton of other people out there that are doing travel videos, and hey, we don't want to corner the market. We just want to show you our little piece of the market, of our life, and just what we do. And we'll be out there rolling, trying to get some content. We just got back from a trip from Tennessee, and there's a whole lot of footage that we shot at the Heritage Museum near Clinton.
Exactly.
I think Clinton, Tennessee. Man, I highly recommend that if you're in that area. They're kind of like if you understand Williamsburg, which did the colonial, this does the mountain people. Just how they lived. There's a lot of reconstructed buildings that were moved to this location, and they built a town, built a village, and it was well worth going through. And anyway, we'll give you prices and times and all as we get used to this, and we really would appreciate you to, as they say, and I'm going to learn this, subscribe, like and subscribe. And then there's that little bell thing to notify you when we put out some new video. Do you have anything you want to say, sweetheart?
Not that I can think of, but I'm sure in the future I will become more talkative.
Yeah, anybody that knows me knows I like to talk, and sometimes that's to my detriment. But anyway, hey, y'all stay with us. Tune in. You'll never know what's coming up next, because we don't. We're not sure where we're going. So like I said, we do it by the seat of our pants, and we have fun doing it. Y'all take care.
Bye.
Bye.